The Swallow Boathouse, which is located in Moultonborough, New Hampshire, on Lake Winnipesaukee, was built between 1908 and 1910 by Harry Carlson. The boathouse was built to house the Swallow, a large seagoing yacht that during its years of service would transport people to and from different ports on the lake. It was often involved in different water carnivals and boat races. The boathouse was added to the Historic Registry in 1980. So kind of the place we're heading out to, it's not too far where we're spending our vacation. It's kind of that boathouse right there. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? It's nice when they restore things to kind of their period. Kind of gives a lot of things character. So that's kind of where we're heading out to right now. So kind of at one time, when the large steamer ship was housed in there, and if you can see those middle windows, kind of that section right there in the middle with the windows, kind of just open up and folded like, you know, accordion style doors, and allowed the ship in there because the ship had a very high mast. So I'm gonna try to kind of scoot along here best I can. Might be kind of wish I had a mount or something like that, but well, I don't know, it's gonna be kind of hard to do this, but we'll do our best. Be a nice place to sit, wouldn't it? You can see all the original wood paneling in there and the wood trim work, and yeah, it's like an old style window, you know, kind of a handmade window. You can see by kind of like the wavy line, so it's kind of cool when you see them, you know, try to accurately represent the time period in which the structure was built. So it's pretty neat, pretty cool building. Beautiful architecture too, huh? And then sometime, I believe in the late 80s, they kind of put a floor down, so no longer served as a boathouse. I was talking to the homeowner, and he was saying something about, you know, him and the kids would kind of swim out on this lake, and underneath the water there was like what he thought was railroad tracks. But come to find out, my aunt and my family originally had a camp on this lake, not too far from these alleged railroad tracks, which is right across the bay there. And if you can see that kind of that double peak house over there, that's where the camp used to be located. Well, kind of a long story short, my grandfather built it in the, I don't know, 30s or 40s, something like that. And you know, it was in the family for many, many years until eventually they sold it last year. And so the guy kind of lived in the camp for a year and demolished it and put up his rather large house kind of in its place. But talking to my aunt, she said even 70 plus years ago, she remembers coming out here with, well, my grandfather, her father, and looking for these tracks. And kind of come to find out, they weren't actually tracks at all. It was a way, and I'll show it in just a second. It was a way for a rather large steamer vessel, steamer ship, to get in and out of the water, you know, during the winter, and also a way to transport coal to it. And kind of check out where the steamer and the corresponding tracks, you know, they were kind of connected. So let's head over there now. So I'm gonna try to kind of attempt to videotape from the start to the end of the ramp.